Smiling Steve. What's up, Steve? I know he is. Yeah, Smiling Steve.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. How is everyone today?
So good.
Awesome. A little more energy. Jump up and down. There you go. Okay, can you guys hear us okay? Let Sammy know in the chat if you cannot. But welcome to our team meeting. This is the awards. So it's going to be super fun and exciting. So really quickly, we'll go over our mission, which is to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. And our vision is to be the real estate company of choice for agents and their customers. And our values are God, family, then business. And our beliefs, I'm not going to read them all, but I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked last week. Who's using these and which one stands out to you? Which one's your favorite?
I'll say mine is success results through people.
Success results through people. I love that one too. Awesome. Anyone else? What else stands out to you guys? Cody.
Since I started, just customers always come first. I find that if they always come first, I don't have to worry about my business.
Love it. Customers come first. Another one of my favorite ones is seek first to understand. Communication, sometimes I like to kind of jump off the handle really quick before I understand what's actually happening on the other side. So seek first to understand. That's one of my faves. So anywho. And our perspective is a technology company that provides the real estate platform that our agents, buyers, and sellers prefer. Keller Williams thinks like a top producer, acts like a trainer consultant, and focuses all its activities on service, productivity, and profitability. And our big why. Everybody's so focused on your big why. Hopefully everybody has some good ones. Keep us going every day. And then I wanted to invite Ed up here. He is our vendor spotlight today with Bridge Home Inspections. And he is going to be fun. I'm excited to have him. So welcome, Ed. And you have to use a microphone.
He's got Snickers.
Okay, I'm Ed with Bridge Home Inspections.
Yeah, hold it a little closer.
Bridge Home Inspections, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better.
Okay, good. So I've been inspector for 2.5 years, started in Las Vegas. Bridge Home Inspections is from Las Vegas, Nevada. They're the largest inspection company in Nevada, and I decided to move home. This is where I was born and raised, so I'm back and with the business and just promoting, getting to know all the realtors in the valley. And yeah, I don't have a real presentation today, just an introduction to the company and maybe some Las Vegas trivia. A little bit later. You guys want Las Vegas trivia?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So just a quick, just a little bit of details about our services and whatnot. About $325 for the average inspection, meth made on radon mold. Yeah, we had to learn that because there's no meth inspection in Las Vegas for some reason. I don't understand it. I'm sure there's meth. Too common. Perfect. Right. And we don't test for radon down there either, which is kind of weird too. They just don't care. We got enough radiation from the test facilities down there, you know. Anyway, do you guys have any questions for me about the company, anything like that?
How quickly can you do home inspections?
24-hour turnaround. And oh, I forgot. Maybe the thing that stands us out from other inspection companies, we have two ladies in the office who have qual-checked tens of thousands of inspections from their inspectors that go out in the field. They're in the office and they actually qual-check it for language, so we'll never scare the customer away. I know that's important to realtors. So yeah, it's probably what stands us out against others, you know. We do a really good job at, you know, like making sure the deal goes through. We'll get on the phone and spend hours with the customer and to make sure the deal goes through if it's possible. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'll get to the trivia challenge. So this is the Las Vegas Double or Nothing Trivia Challenge. They have to answer the questions.
Hello?
And so you get a question, and if you get it right, you get a candy bar. There's a secondary question that's a bit harder, and you can go double or nothing. So if you get that one wrong, you don't get anything. Okay?
Oh,
You get 2 candy bars. Yeah.
that's what double or nothing means.
Alrighty. Here's the first question. Las Vegas is known by what other name?
You gotta raise your hand.
I should qualify this. Okay.
Jiminy
I
Christmas.
didn't. We'll go with you, but from now on, raise your hand, okay? So you get a candy bar, but hold on. This is a double or nothing challenge question. Oh, you don't? Oh, yeah.
How about double or no double?
Double or not? Okay, that's fine. You got the question. Okay, raise your hand, okay? So Las Vegas is primarily known for what activity? I think back there.
For gambling.
Good. Do you want the double or nothing question?
Sure, why not?
Okay, good. Okay, if you gamble in Las Vegas casinos, the drinks are free. True or false?
Usually true.
That's her only.
True.
False.
Right.
You pay in Las Vegas. If you spend an hour gambling in Las Vegas and you lose 200, those drinks are super expensive.
Touche.
So statistically, no, they're very expensive drinks. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, here's the next one. Which U.S. city has the largest facility to preserve and enshrine its mob heritage? Hey, correct, man. Double or nothing question.
I was like, is this a trick question?
Double or nothing? Okay. Name the street where the mob museum is located.
Ooh.
Sure.
Let's go Tropicana.
No.
Fremont.
Avenue.
Oh.
It's not on Main
That's
Street.
not one of the 3 I knew.
Okay. Okay, moving on. All right. Who was the most infamous Las Vegas mobster?
Tupac.
Famous or
Infamous. Infamous. Al Capone? Sorry, he didn't come to Vegas. He was in Chicago. All right, moving on to the next question.
thanks enough.
Tupac, Biggie Smalls.
Bugsy Siegel. Bugsy Siegel. He's all over the Las Vegas. Like, have you heard of Siegel Suites down there? They own like 1,000 temporary stay hotels. He's all over. Anyway, here we go. Okay. Now, why are there no clocks and windows in casinos?
So you stay in there, you can't get out.
Yes.
That's a pain. I just got back from there this last weekend. We were going through there, like I can't get out of these suckers.
Correct. Would you like a double or nothing?
No, because that one was way too hard.
All righty.
It's in the farm shops.
All right.
It's the Spin. It's on Las Vegas Boulevard.
What is the oldest casino in Las
Oh.
Vegas proper?
Flamingo. Oh. It's not the Flamingo?
Circus
Bally's.
Take it as you raised your hand. All right. The Golden Gate Casino, built in 1931.
Where is that at?
That is downtown. That's at the west side of Fremont Street Experience.
It's still in that same area.
Yeah.
Is Gold Nugget old too?
Pretty old. Yeah. Not the oldest. All right, so here's maybe a little bit easier. Now, what is the oldest casino on the Las Vegas Strip?
Flamingo.
Got it.
Wow.
Okay, double question?
No.
No.
No, I don't.
I don't think you would have got it. Good job.
Well, what was the question? What's the question?
When was it open?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, snacky.
Yeah, she would never listen.
No, wait.
Still got good on time?
Couple more.
Couple more? Okay. Okay, what year was Las Vegas City established?
Oh.
By the Mormons, I know that.
Okay. Any takers?
What?
Okay.
1866.
No. 1905.
1863. Dang.
Okay, you might get this question. Now, who were the original settlers in the Las Vegas Valley?
The LDS Church or LDS Pioneers.
Good, good. There's a mission sent down there. Now, double or nothing question? No. All right.
We don't mess with candy.
Probably wouldn't have got it right. It would have been, what was the name of the original film? It was actually called Bringhurst,
That's my.
after the Mormon missionary. That's his last name. I'm glad they didn't stick with that name, because you can
What's wrong with that
attract
name?
people from around the world to come to Bringhurst. I'm afraid. Just wouldn't work.
Everybody, come on.
That's my mom's maiden name.
Wow, you must be related.
Probably.
All right,
I own
we're doing on
Vegas.
time.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We need to move on soon. but-
Okay, one more question then. Okay, now what does Las Vegas mean? Take it, you raised your hand. What was that? No.
Oh, brother.
It means in Spanish, the meadows.
Oh.
The original conquistadors that traveled through the Americas named it the meadows. Well, there's a spring in the valley, the artesian well, and it naturally comes out and they use it to grow crops. Anyway, yeah, it does.
That's
All
awesome. Okay. Thank you, Ed. And he also brought us lunch on top of his fun game.
Yeah,
So
street tacos in the back.
Oh,
street
well,
tacos.
shoot.
That's new.
Snickers and tacos.
Thank you so much. That was fun. Look, now you guys are all energized and excited for awards, right? Okay, and we have a mortgage minute by IntroLens.
I don't know where Brent Lenny is, so I'll take over.
Awesome. I mean, you look very similar, so.
Yeah, that could be me. I have a little more hair.
Except I lost both games, so I don't know about that. But anyway, for the mortgage minute, I seriously didn't even have anything prepared. Is there anything that anybody wants to know about mortgages or anything like that right now, or rates, or what's going on that way? They're looking like mid fives. They've obviously been trickling up. The last week or two, about 2 weeks ago, they dropped pretty significantly, and then same thing, they'll trickle up. What we expect and what the Fed has come out and said is they expect to raise rates at least 2 more times. Something that I learned previously this week, though, is the Fed's commentary on what they're going to do with rates and raising them, quantitative easing. It's 60% of the reaction and what the rates do are from their commentary, not from their actions. So most of it is reaction to what they're saying rather than how much they actually raise the rates. And now nobody has a crystal ball, and every time somebody tries to guess, it makes them look bad. But more, let me say it this way: the word in the industry on the street is, we think rates will probably, slowly but surely go up through toward the end of the year, and then toward the end of the year is when we'll see them probably realize that the economy's slowing down and want to drive rates back down so people start buying. So nobody really knows for sure. There's a lot going on with Ukraine and Russia and wars, all that good stuff. But if everything kind of stays the way it's looking, they'll probably slowly but surely trickle upward through the end of the year, and then toward the end of the year, beginning of the next, we expect that they'll start trickling back down. So any other questions, anything else anybody wants to know? Okay, well, there's your mortgage minute. Oh, yeah.
Can I just clarify something? When you said they're going to raise the rates, they're going to raise the Fed fund rate, which is not actually mortgage rates.
Yes.
But the last time they raised the Fed fund rate, 75 basis points in June, rates did react well. And they're predicting, they're talking about doing a 100 basis point hike. Is it this month?
Yeah, I believe it's next week, their next meeting.
End of July.
So usually rates will react.
We'll see an improvement typically.
Yeah.
Up and down on the rates. Thank you. Okay, so mega camp. Anybody in here going to mega camp? Woohoo! Okay, we got 3 of us in here going. We need more of us going. It's 2 days, just 2 days, guys. So you don't have to take off a whole week. But 2 days in Austin, Texas, hearing from the top people. I know we have a couple of videos. I haven't put it out yet, but Nick made us a video of why we should be there. So watch for that video coming soon. But you come back, you learn a lot of stuff. Gary Keller's going to talk, but he interviews super top mega agents. So you can see what they're doing in this market and how they get success and come back super motivated, pumped up. So if you want to join, let us know. We'd love to have you. We have Tech Bar this Thursday, which is going to be,
That's today.
oh, that's today, Tuesday. It's Tuesday, not Thursday. Tuesday from 2:30 to 3:30 in the executive conference room. So come learn how to use the IntroLend app. And then we have our principal broker class, which is going to be Wednesday from 9 to 10, and that is how to stay out of the broker's office during the listing process. So come hang out with Rich. And then this is our big training for the week. We would love you guys all to come. So Kimber has gotten, what is his name?
Mike Hyde.
Mike Hyde, there it is. Mike Hyde, he's coming in from Montana. He is super top mega agent as well, and he's coming in to share with you how he's used Keller Williams and the systems to increase his business. He will be here personally, which is always a treat, not on Zoom. Softball, Wednesday, tomorrow, we have softball from 1:30 to 3. Who's playing tomorrow? Oh my gosh, this whole room. Okay, I'm hearing Go Vipers. What's the other team?
The Berries, the Ballers.
The Ballers. The Ballers and the Vipers. You guys, it's so much fun. Even if you just come hang out, right? She's our cute little cheerleader in the back. She brings her pom-poms.
I'm really sorry.
So 6:30 in the morning or at night? Because we're realtors.
It rained for some of the game yesterday.
We're busy at 6:30 at night, right? I don't know. I didn't make the time. I'm not in charge. But.
Oh,
And then I'm going to be teaching a class on client gifts on a budget. So I love giving out gifts. I'm going to be teaching that on Thursday from 2:30 to 3:30. And then we are closed on Monday for the holidays. So hopefully you guys all have fun holiday plans. You can still access the building, but the staff will be gone.
but we still have a game that day.
Oh, and Sammy says we still have a game and you have to show up. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, and then next Tuesday, the 26th, we are not having a sit-down team meeting, but we still want you guys all to come. We are going to be having a barbecue in the parking lot. So lots of fun. That will be from 11 to 1, and that's sponsored by Cross Country Mortgage. Orientation is going to be Friday the 29th from 11 to 12. If you're brand new or have not met people in the Market Center. And then, oh my gosh, this is like the Terry show. So I am doing 6 personal perspectives on the 2nd, and this is for CE. So if you need some more CE, I will be teaching that class. And then we also have the Utah Market Report, which is going to be August 4th from 9:30 to 11. And this is going to be with Johnny, who is our regional director, extremely knowledgeable when it comes to real estate. I would not miss this one either. He'll be going over all the numbers of the market and how to get this information out to our consumers. And then we have Sammy, who will be teaching creating marketing materials for open houses. That's going to be August 4th from 2:30 to 3:30. And then we have our OP class. So our fabulous Emily Lowry will be teaching Win with Sellers and KW Marketing Suites. You don't want to miss this. There is a ton of new marketing coming out. It is beautiful. I've seen it. So come to this class and you will get to see that as well. And this one, you will actually get 4 hours of CE as well as lunch. So make sure you register for that. That's August 9th. And then today we're going to go over our June production awards. So I'm going to start reading these. Who else is in the room? Maybe Nick, you could help me.
I can help you.
I don't want to make Sammy hobble up and down.
No.
Yes, can somebody take pictures? Somebody can, but you might have to help with the words. So we have some new agents that have joined us. We have Mikkel, Laura, Jojo, Matthew, Blaine, Elizabeth, Maddie, Haley, Robert, and Carla, who have recently joined. Is anybody here? Any of these people here?
No.
No, let them know when the team meeting is. We will as well, but we need to get them here. These are the people who have made over $100 this month in profit share. We had Wendy, Annie, Trent, Heather, Candace, Lisa, Caprice, Claire, Kyle, Brian, Scott, Carrie, Amy, Corey, Ryan, Eden, and Cody. So if you want to get into making profit share, come chat with me. I will help you. So these are home runs. So the home run is, what exactly is a home run?
home run is 1 listing taken, 1 new buyer contract, and 1 listing. Wait, 1 closed, 1 listing, 1 buyer.
All in 1 month. So this is huge, you guys. Look at this list. So we had Alyssa, Amy, Annie, Brian, Cameron, Chris, Cody, David, Derek, Emily, Heather, Janelyn, Jared, Jason, Jeff, Jen, John, Justin, Kenya, Cody, Matt, Matthew, Nick, Patricia, Rich, Rob, Bobby, Ryan, Shelley, Shirley, Steve, Thomas, Tom, Tori, Tracy, Trent, Tyler. Congratulations, you guys. That's a lot of business. So yes, give them a round of applause. I'm going to pick on a few of those people in a minute. And then we had our first listings taken. So first listing with the brokerage doesn't necessarily mean it's first listing ever, but it could be. We have Amy, Shelley, Jamie, Brian, Mark, and Heidi. So congratulations. We have a few of you in the room. Awesome. Listings are the name of the game, right? And then we do have some first closings, also either with the brokerage or first ever. Shelley Clark, Brian, and Matt. So awesome job, you guys. Listings taken individual. So in order to get on the board, you have to take at least 3 listings. So you can definitely see the listings were down in June. But Amy Gibbons took 3 listings totaling $1.8 million. So awesome job, Amy. She's camping today, I believe. Listings taken team members. We have Heather Roxburgh, who took 7 listings for $2.9 million, basically $3 million. Tori Tarver took 6 units at 3.5. Emily Hayes in the room, congrats, took 5 new listings for 2.8, and Cody took 4 for 1.8. So awesome job, you guys. So those are listings taken team members, so they're on teams. Contracts closed, we had a lot of people do 3 or more. So Jared Hansen closed 10 units for 5.7 million. Annie Cannon did 7 units at 7.9. Chris Bond in the room, congrats, 5 units, 7.4. Steve Tobias also in the room with 3 units at 4.8. Jason Judd, 3 units, 2.4. Amy Gibbons, 3, 2.3. Jen Sobas, 3 units, 1.7. Bobby Wolf took 3 units, 1.6. Matt Bellini, 3 units, 1.6. Jeff Farrell, 3 units, 1.4. Zula, 3 units, 1.4. And Steve Judkins, 3 units, 1.3. So a lot of business taken. Awesome. Contracts closed, team member. We have Cody Felberg in the room with 6.65. Units closed for 2.9 million. David Weiser, 6.3 units, 4.5 million. Ryan Pettit, 6.25 with 5.4 million. Justin Hurd, 5.4 units at 4.8. Patria, 5 units at 2.6. Tori Tarver, 4.75 units at 2.7. Cody Watts, 4.75 units at 2.7 million. Tim Lowry, 4 units, 2.7 million. Heather Roxburgh, 4 units, 2.2. Tracy Crockett, 3.5 units at 2.6 million. And Emily Hayes, 3 units at 1.6 million. So congratulations, team members, on your contracts closed. A little explanation here so you can see like how the heck are they selling 0.75 of a house. So this is because they are on a team. So just know like some of these people maybe actually closed 4, maybe they did 7. So I would round up on those when you're looking at them, but it's just because they're on a team. Contracts written. I'm running out of breath, you guys. Okay. So contracts written. Yes. Individual, we have Annie Cannon with 9 units, 7.2 million. Jared Hansen, 7 units. So Annie, Jared, that's awesome. Congrats. 5.9 units. Amy Gibbons, 6 units, 4.4 million. Steve Tobias in the room, 5 units. Congrats at 5.2 million. Jen Sobas, 4 units, 2.3 million. Shirley Hopper, 4 units, 2.1 million. Janelyn Howard in the room, awesome. 4 units at 1.9 million. Chris Bond also in the room with 3 units, 4.1. Nate Sassy at 3 units for 3.4 million. Alicia Keller, 3 units, 2.8 million. Bobby Wolf, 3 units, 1.6 million. Matt Bellini, 3 units, 1.6 million. Rebecca Turpin, 3 units, 1.5 million. Jeff Farrell, 3 units, 1.4. Steve Judkins, 3 units, 1.3. And Wendy Abbott with 3 units, 1.1. Thanks. Contracts written, team member. Emily Hayes is number 1 in the room as well with 8.5 units for 4.7 in production. Congratulations. Heather Roxburgh, 7.4 units, 3.3. David Weiser, 6.3 units, 4.5. Tori Tarver, 6 units, 4 million. Cody Watts, 6 units, 4 million. Cody Felberg in the room, 4.75 units. Ryan Pettit, 4.5 units. Tracy Crockett, 4 units. Brian Hurd, 3.65 units. Hiram Rosecrest, also in the room, 3.25 units. Justin Hurd, 3.2 units. Tyler DeMars, 3 units. And Patria, 3 units as well. So congratulations. And now, yes, round of applause for them. And now we have our cappers. So these guys hit 100% in commission, so they will, or they hit their cap, so they will now be on 100% commission. We have Rob Adams, Stephanie Farrell, Janelyn Howard, come on up. You get to come get a prize. Taking a picture. We will share these with you. We'll share them with you. Congratulations. And Steve Tobias, come on up. Another capper. Woo-hoo. And Chris Bond, come on up. Congratulations. And I think that's all that's in the room. We also have Bobby Wolf, Chris Jones, and Chase Watts, who sadly is sitting in his house in Mexico, so he cannot be here today. That's why he can't be here. Yeah, do you want to take a picture?
Yeah.
Yes, no? Take a picture of him. Okay. So now we have our gold medal recipients, which means they've hit 10 million so far this year. We have Jared Hansen, Ryan Pettit, Heather Roxburgh, David Weiser, Justin Hurd, Trent Bright, Annie Cannon, Emily Hayes. Congratulations. Patria Wolf, and that is for a gold medal, and we have those up here for you as well. So if you want to come on up. If you guys want a picture, we're happy to take a picture. We would love to take a picture of you, is what I'm saying.
I got a picture for you.
Everybody runs. Take a picture. Okay, next we have our silver medal recipients who have hit 5 million so far this year. We have Jen Sobas, Chris Jones, Cody Watts, Tori Tarver, Amy Gibbons, Ryan Poole, Brian Hurd, Lori Erickson, Tim Lowry, Nate Sassy, and Jason Judd. None of them are here right now, but congratulations. And the next page, Cody Felberg, woo, come on up. You can get your medal. Bobby Wolf, Steve Tobias, come back up. Chris Bond, come back up. Nice. Jeff Eves, Tracy Crockett, Steve Judkins, and Mike Carmody. Congratulations, you guys. No pictures? No pictures. I'm like the grandma. I'm like the mom that has to take pictures. Okay, and our bronze medal recipients, meaning they've hit 2 million so far this year in production, is Matt Bellini, Becky Day, Marie Paul, Tyler DeMars, Don Rushing, John Jorgensen, Cheryl Lee, Carmen Crane, Jill Sadler, Chase Watts, Rich Summers, and Clint Allred. Come on up. Want to come grab your medal?
You want me to throw it to you? Take the medal.
Continuation of the bronze medals. Nice catch. David Earnhardt, Talon, I'm going to hopefully say that right. Sarah Hyatt, Rebecca Turpin, Alicia Keller, Kenya Arnett, Rob Adams, Andrew Fleming, Justin Williams, Kimber Walton, and Nick Gonzalez. Woo, in the room.
Good job, Nick.
Congratulations.
The medal.
More bronze medals. We have Patricia, Eric, Candace, Kyle, Brooke, Lacey, and Alex. And then our Crimson Club for teens, we have 4111 with 13 units, just under $10 million in 1 month. Brian Hurd's team did 11.2 units for 6.1 million, and the Real Patria team did 8 units at 3.9 million. So a lot of production. Congratulate them when you see them. And then our Crimson Club group, we have Peak Collective at $18,567,000. We have South Valley Proper with 23 million and the Roxburgh group with just under 10 million. Keep in mind, this is 1 month. So kicking butt over there on those groups. And then we have the Crimson Club individual. We have Jared Hansen with 17 units closed for 11,655. Annie, 11 million. Sorry, Jared, 11 million. Annie Cannon with 16 units with 15 million, and Amy Gibbons 12 units at 8.5 million. So
I know.
1 unit. So close. Annie's coming for you, Jared. Okay, congratulate them. And then we have our agent of the month, Chris Bond. Woo! So Chris Bond was chosen as Agent of the Month because of your production. He is just out there kicking butt on production and making things happen. So
And his softball efforts.
and your softball efforts, yes. Yes, softball, let's be honest. That's
Production in my eyes.
all we care about around here, softball. But yes, thank you for everything you do. You're awesome. We do have a plaque for you. Unfortunately, it was not here today. It will be here tomorrow. So go see Sammy tomorrow. Yeah. Now you know why I say come to the meeting. When I send you guys texts about your awards, I'm not automated. Just so you guys know. I know so many people think I'm automated, but I'm not.
I know, I get the email as people are.
And our next winner of the month is our cultural icon of the month. This is Cody Felberg. Congratulations. Really, we would love to get your guys' pictures at some point. So after the meeting, let's take pictures. But Cody was chosen. He is just a prime example of, rocking it with the team and showing up and being here and supporting so many people in this office. So when we talk about culture, that's super important to us. Just making sure that, you align with the Keller Williams culture, and you do. So thank you, Cody, for all you do. And you will have a plaque tomorrow as well. Okay. Congratulations to the award winners. Let's do one more round of applause. I have so much time. Can I pick on some of you guys? Are you guys willing to share your success? What is working? What do you feel like you're doing differently now to keep up with the market? Just what can you share with us? Who wants to go first?
Terry, title has it now.
I'm picking on you then. What are you doing that's working? Because you're at the top of the list on a lot of things.
Surprisingly enough, even though I'm pretty honest with my sellers about what has shifted and what the situation is looking like, a lot of them, I think, just been able to be open and honest with them. And I've been surprised how many are actually interviewing multiple listing agents, which I feel like a year ago, nobody was. They were picking somebody and running. And I've had several lately who I'm one of multiple that they're interviewing. And I'm the only one who's kind of shooting it straight with them and telling them what the market is looking like and what we'll have to actually be willing and ready to do. And that's worked really well. We've got a bunch of listings over the last couple of months, people that were dragging their feet, and for whatever reason, after the market shifted, then they decided to list, which is really fun. But I think that's been the biggest success for us, is just being honest with people about what to expect. And I think they're really appreciating it. But it's also providing a better experience for our clients because their expectations are being met, rather than a lot of these sellers that are going in thinking the market's still crazy and hot, and they're freaking out after 5-7 days, right? So that's been really, really successful for us. But then also our buyers, we've been able to really just take it to sellers on our buyers that are under contract and really get a lot for them. It's been fun.
Hey, Chris. What are you doing? You're kicking butt.
Most of mine's been referral based. So just really hitting the people that I've served really hard, and then asking them who else they know in their family or their friend circles that might be interested in also moving at the same time. I've also dipped a toe in commercial as well. And so I have a business background, business development background. And so for me, that's come pretty natural in working on the commercial sphere. And I've enjoyed that a lot. And that's helped because a lot of people aren't as emotional when they're making a business decision versus making a home purchase or sale. But I mean, like Cody said, I think the more we can just be honest with people. I always tell them, you've hired me, but you also want me to give you it straight. And so I may at times tell you things you don't want to hear, but that's why you hired me. That's why you need me, is because I'm a voice of the market and not just what you want to hear or need to hear. So people have appreciated that, just the genuine nature of our business. And I think Keller Williams does a good job of that integrity and that piece. And honestly, I've just been really lucky and blessed. Honestly, I'd love to tell you that it's one or two things, but it really starts with just having a really positive mindset and working hard. And you can't reap fruit you never planted. And so just keep planting, just keep working as hard as you can, and know that eventually some of those seeds that you plant will produce fruit. It's just reap what you sow. And so just if you're new or you're just starting and you don't feel like you're making success, it will come. It just takes time. And the market is tough right now. It's a bit of a drought. So anyway, that's all I have. Sorry, that's not much.
What's happening in the commercial world?
I would say what's been really successful for me lately is my skill in financial analysis and being able to help people know what's a good deal and what's not. And once I've established that trust and credibility, then they do what I tell them to do. So that works.
Know your numbers. That's what I heard. Know your numbers. Who else can I pick on? Emily, I'm of course going to pick on you. You're at the top of lists.
It's definitely been a bit of a struggle. A lot of our clients are sort of sitting on the sidelines when there's opportunity, and they've been looking for a long time. So we're just having more conversations and being patient and still prospecting and planting seeds, knowing that right now, like you said, a little bit of a drought for us, but it's, typical of July to be slow anyway. So I just have to keep reminding myself and my team that this is sort of a cycle of a normal market as well, not to get too stressed about it.
It's so true. Yes, we can get super stressed and we can get down in the dumps, but going back to mindset and hard work, we're going to come back out. So thank you. Janelyn, do you want to share with us?
Lately, it's been better for me. I've had more transactions than I've ever had. And a lot of it is just making phone calls, putting myself out there and hosting open houses. There's nothing special that I'm doing. It's just all of a sudden finally coming together.
Planted the seeds and they, what'd you say? Reap what we sow, right? Awesome. Well, congratulations, you award winners. You guys are kicking butt. I appreciate you sharing some of that. So next we are going to have Real Advantage Title come up, and they are going to, I'm assuming Amanda. Okay. I'm assuming it's you. And she is going to show us how to use their app for farming and doing net sheets. It's very, very cool. So